Local surfers Fred Mendiola and Cheyne Purcell will hit the waters in New Caledonia for a chance to bring home some medals for Team Guam. Purcell will compete in the men's shortboard, while Mendiola will represent Guam in the longboard category. Coach Andy Lee says that the two have a very good shot at medaling because of their strict work ethic.
Both our surfers, Fred Mendiola and Cheyne Purcell, they're very versatile surfers. You know, they've got years of experience competing on Guam as well as overseas, and you know, their conditioning's really strong. They're you know, I would say kind of at the world-class level. We've both, you know, kind of taken a trip to Fiji recently with some pretty big conditions, and they really you know, prove themselves, you know, in the conditions there. Developmentally, they're very easy to work with. You know, they know exactly what they need to do, how they need to train, you know, nutritionally, how they need to take care of themselves. So you know, at this level, they're very easy to train with.
Cheyne has been active, making sure he spent enough time in the water, getting in his practice runs with 2 trips to Fiji and a trip to Hawaii in preparation to the games. This is the first time in all his years of competing that he will be representing the island, and is excited to get out there and do his thing.
Super excited to go to New Caledonia. I think it's going to be fun. The waves are supposed to be really good down there, so that'll be cool. It's the first time I've ever represented Guam to go off island and compete like this, so that's going to be awesome. Just can't wait, man. I started surfing here on Guam when I was about 4 years old, Talafofo Bay. Competed in a lot of events, all the local events here in the last 10 years pretty much, and some contests in Hawaii when I was a kid, some contests in Bali as a teenager. So just trying to stay in the water as much as possible.
Veteran surfer Fred Mendiola has over 30 years of experience in the water and earned his way to this year's games by accumulating 29 points in 3 qualifying events held locally. Mendiola has surfed in Hawaii, California, Japan, and Fiji, putting in his share of work throughout all these years leading up to the Pacific Games. Mendiola says that not knowing the surf location will be the most challenging part of the competition.
I think for sure it'll be acclimating ourselves to a spot that you know, we've only really seen on YouTube and the stories we've heard from traveling surfers or some locals from New Caledonia maybe that passed on some information. So we're going to try to get in there a few days earlier to prepare, you know, have that kind of a feel for the way the waves break there. But as Cheyne said, there's some surf spots, like for example in Fiji, that we're trying to surf that is supposedly very similar, and Fiji is a little easier for us to get to from Guam. Like Cheyne said, we're fortunate that this particular season we've had more waves than in other years, so we're able to surf a little bit more together.